In previous videos, we've seen that CodeWhisperer can help you with reference logs and security scans. Today, we'll dive a little deeper into how CodeWhisperer can help you change the way you code. As you might know, CodeWhisperer is great at giving you code suggestions. But like any other artificial intelligence, you cannot take those suggestions for granted. We need to test it. So, a good practice when using those AIs is to do test-driven development cycles, also known as TDD. What it means is that you can write your test cases before your actual code, and then as you write your code, you can repeatedly test it against those test cases. This increases confidence in your code. CodeWhisperer goes very well with TDD because it combines both the use of AI and brings efficiency, while keeping the robustness of your code. Let's see that in action. Let's start the project with a class contact list, which is basically a list of contacts, and let's initialize this class. CodeWhisperer should understand what I want this here. Okay, an empty list, perfect. And now the first function, add contact. A contact is defined by its name, phone number, and email. So let's see what CodeWhisperer is giving me here. Yeah, that's pretty good. CodeWhisperer is generating a dictionary with the name, phone number, and email of contacts, so that's great. Now let's go to our test contact list and let's start building our tests. So unit test, we import contact list and we create the class test contact list. Okay. So we'll start with the first function to set up a contact list for the other tests that we'll go through. So let's set up an empty list for now. An empty object contact list, actually. And here let's define the test add contact just to make sure that this works. Actually, CodeWhisperer is giving me good suggestions. It's adding a contact, but it has 4 parameters. For some reason, I only need 3. So here I'm changing this with phone number and an email. And I will erase the 4th one. All right. And then here I want not only the first name, but the entire contact to be returned by the name. So let's test this. Oh wait, no. I need to change this because I want the entire contact to be returned, not just the name. So I need to compare with a dictionary with the name, here the phone number, and here the email. All right. This should work now. Awesome. So now let's do our first TDD example where we build the test case before the function. So here, let's build a test case for a get contact. CodeWhisperer is giving me something that I like sometimes to just take what CodeWhisperer is suggesting me and modifying it on the fly. So here I get the list of contacts. Yeah, this is right, but I want more contacts just to make sure that this works not only just for one. So I will add a few contacts to my setup at the beginning. 3 should do the trick. And let's change this in the test where we change the fields. Has to match the contacts that I added at the beginning. Here, CodeWhisperer is giving me, skeletons of data samples, which is great because I just need to then change the email and the phone number. This should work. So let's define the getContacts function. And CodeWhisperer should give me something here. Return self-contacts. This should do the trick. So let's run the test to see if this works. Okay. Second test runs. Let's build another function now to test a remove contact function. The way we will test it is that we will, I'm taking this suggestion, but it's not quite what I want. We will add a contact and we will just test if the contact is still in the function after being removed. So here I need a assert not in, All right. And there, CodeWhisperer understands what I want to do. I want to test it against Magneto. So now when we create the function remove contact, CodeWhisperer is actually giving me a good suggestion here. Let's test this. It works! Awesome! That's it. You now know the best practice of using TDD along with CodeWhisperer to code efficiently in a more robust way. If you want to learn more about CodeWhisperer, check the link in the description below. And if you want to see more content like this one, don't forget to subscribe. Happy coding!